How to wire up your off-road light bar. Here are some of the things you'll need. First, locate your battery. Next, find a good place to install your junction blocks. I like to mark mine for easy identification. Junction blocks make for a clean, professional-looking installation, as well as a safe one. Here, I'm using 8-gauge wire. Now just select the appropriate size connectors for your battery posts. Now strip the wires and attach your connectors. Wrap with heat shrink if you want a longer lasting and more professional looking installation. Now measure how long of wire you need. Remember to give yourself a few extra inches in case you move the junction blocks later on or get a different size battery. Now add the appropriate size connectors for the other end of the wires. And now it should look something like this. Now it's time to wire up the light bar. In my case, I'm trying to wire it into my high beams so that when I activate my high beams, the light bar turns on. So get yourself a relay. In my case, I'm using a 4-wire relay. Now we locate which wire of the high beams is the 12-volt positive. Hook up a test light to your ground, turn the high beams on, and the lights. Use the test light to find the positive wire. Don't forget to turn your lights off. I'm only going to use 18-gauge wire for the trigger. Installation is now complete. In my case, the black wire goes to the negative junction block. The red wire goes to the positive junction block. The white wire is the 18-gauge trigger wire coming from the high beams. And the blue wire is going to the positive in of the light bar. And here it is in action. Okay, clearly we have an issue. In this case, I've used the wrong wire as my trigger. The reason for this is because I was tricked by Chevy because they made both high beam wires positive. The high beams will only come on when one wire reverses polarity. That means I also have to make this relay a negative trigger relay, which is actually really simple. All you have to do is run your ground wire from the relay over to the positive junction block. It's that simple. Now when the trigger wire power is shut off, the relay will turn on. And now it works. Let's say you want to run a light bar off of a toggle switch instead of off the high beams like I'm doing here. All you have to do is run a 12-volt wire from your positive junction block to the toggle switch, from the toggle switch to the trigger wire of the relay. Done.